PostOP is a unique community design unlike any currently in existence. Many of the systems within the community rely on input and maintenance from residents in order to maintain effectiveness and perpetuate. If the operation of these systems were not conveyed to new generations of residents, many would cease to function. Because of this, it is critical that the education process must incorporate the use and maintenance of the community's complex systems and be a fundamental element of the residents' lives. The integration of the education process into the PostOP framework is therefore key to the project's success and survival. Education facilities of every level are provided for, ranging from preschool through graduate studies. Today, schools not only educate students, but also play a huge role in relaying cultural norms and expectations. This includes how to interact with one's peers, the use of money, career options, and basic life skills such as physical education, cooking, and driving classes. In PostOP, the unifying theme across these schools is to promote sustainable practices and the use of green technologies. In addition, these facilities will provide a high-level base education in the traditional math, science, English, and history fields. The process of preparing students to become effective members of the PostOP community begins in preschool with students aging 3 to 5. Here, students are introduced to the most basic sustainable values, such as conservation and recycling. Separate receptacles will be provided for various types of waste, including glass, plastic, aluminum, and compost. Students will then be publicly rewarded for proper use, thereby reinforcing the behavior. Also, exposing students to nature through exploration of the wetland increases their familiarity with natural elements, making them more likely to understand their importance later in life. At the age of 5, students begin attending the elementary school, encompassing grades K through 5. In addition to the traditional curriculum, this school aims to reinforce the skills learned in preschool and introduce the students to more advanced types of sustainable systems. Some topics to be discussed include the basic function of alternative energy sources, such as solar panels and wind turbines, as well as an introduction to harvesting one's own food through the use of the on-site greenhouse. Science and research projects will also explore related subjects, such as biodiversity, alternative energy, food production, and individual energy consumption. Exposure to nature will still be integral to the curriculum, and will include a dedicated wetland laboratory for in-field exploration. At the middle school level, covering grades 6 through 8, students are expected to begin applying their existing understanding of these sustainable systems firsthand. This includes instruction on the use and maintenance of systems, such as solar arrays and hydroponic systems. In addition, an introduction class to horticulture will require students to bring up crops from seed to harvest, thereby allowing them to see the necessary care and inputs needed for successful agriculture. Also, the wetland lab will play a much more critical role in the study of biological sciences, allowing students to monitor species behavior and investigate natural processes and water quality issues. In high school, grades 9 through 12, the curriculum becomes more hands-on and provides a more in-depth look at sustainability. Students are instructed on the technical workings of the systems, focusing on the physical, chemical, and biological attributes of each. Also, the horticulture class is expanded to encompass general agriculture, including field trips to the farming areas on the PostOP site and an introduction to animal care. As seniors, each student will be expected to produce a senior graduation project as a culmination of their 15 years of education. These projects are designed to allow students to utilize their knowledge and creativity by proposing new or improving existing sustainable systems and practices. The university campus is designed to be a polytechnic, interdisciplinary, green-focused institution, encompassing the fields of design, engineering, science, marketing, business, and political science. By exposing students to problems and having them work collaboratively to solve them, they will be better prepared to face real-world issues in a more productive way. Whereas in traditional school systems, where some topics are taught and retaught many times to ensure that the information has been covered, this integrated system ensures consistency amongst all students. This educational system, by allowing students to progress from preschool through graduate level education under a single paradigm, ensures consistency of education and maximizes students' exposure to the curriculum. By making education a fundamental part of the community's foundation, PostOP helps to perpetuate itself and furthers its ability to be autonomous while ensuring its own survival.